Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 22 career mode here today on the channel. We're back with Season 2, Episode 3 of my Creator Club career series. We're playing a Simpzy FC. I've managed to win Manager of the Month. It's good that they've added that. So I've actually been offered the Milan managerial position. Once we're sort of done with my team, I am open to maybe joining a different club and seeing how like another manager would do with my team, but that would be only be like, I don't know, 10 seasons in the future, let's say. So a really flattering offer, but we're going to reject it and continue on with our Creator Club career series. So we're in the December window now. And after 14 games played, we're still undefeated on 36 points. United just behind us, Chelsea in third. We've got Europa Conference football yet to come. We're probably going to get into the knockout rounds. Okay, so we've got a match against Arsenal to start this episode off. Maddison is now the top goal scorer. He's probably been one of the most outstanding players in this series. He was top goal scorer for quite a bit last year. But let's have a look at Arsenal. They've got Pau Torres, they signed for 60 mil. Guendouzi is now back as well. And they've also managed to bring Duvan Zapata up top, which is a pretty decent replacement for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who left to join Bayern Munich for about £40 million. But anyway, let's get stuck into the Gunners and hopefully continue on our undefeated ways. Hutton. Go on, Hutsy. Oh, good save Leno though, I guess. Barnett. Hang on, we might have overloaded Arsenal here, and Juan Mata's away. Neither. He's managed to burn. Oh, Gabriel comes out, but he still managed to go forward. Still got the strength and the momentum with him. Cool, calm, and collected. Juan Mata puts his name on the score sheet. An unlikely goal scorer from the... just where he's on the pitch, like right central midfield. He scored 6 in 15. Not too bad for the Spaniard. Ager, good clearance, only as far as Chambers. Duvan Zapata, the former Atalanta striker, inside to Thomas Partey. Muller actually might have hit the deck there, sliding. It's 1-1. Arsenal advanced it quite quickly. I'd really like to keep my undefeated run if we can. Pepe has beaten 4 of my players. How's he done that? Has to beat the last one. Oh my god. Okay. Arsenal make it 2-1. Dude, he just ran the length of the pitch and chipped me. Nicolas Pepe scores probably the goal of the career series. Beats 1, 2, 3, 4, was it? No one could grab him. And a chip to finish it off as well, just to top it off. 2-1, we're down. Hernandez, Guendouzi, Duvan Zapata, Pepe. How's he gotten that to Duvan? And that's another great goal. Arsenal make it 3-1. Oh. Now, if you guys can remember, way back when I started this career series, I made Arsenal my rivals. So, it's always a massive derby when I face them. That's probably why they're playing out of their skin. Pepe is just carrying the Gooners at the moment. 3-1, they're up. Come on. We scored a really good goal with Juan Mata. We've got the personnel to score another. Hutton wants to go forward to Javier Hernandez. Juan Mata back to Javier Hernandez. Venomous strike by Chicharito. We've made it 3-2. Come on. If we have to get a draw, we'll go for it. But Javier has smashed that goal out of the park. An absolute beautiful goal by the Mexican international. Come on. Arsenal on the attack here late. Chambers. Bradley goes to collect. Gets tackled and can't get it out. Zapata inside Smith Rowe. Big block. Duvan. Oh, God. They're just passing it around me. And Mikel Arteta's Arsenal make it 4-2. And that's it. She's all over, Red Rover. Our undefeated run has gone kaput to the Gunners. Man, first loss of the season against Arsenal. That sucks. We've lost to Banter FC, or maybe I'm Banter FC. I've been bantered off here 4-2. Okay, we've had a match against Hearts, and we've managed to draw 1-1. Jesse Lingard saving the points late in the 70th minute. So after that loss, we're still at the top of the Premier League by 2 points. Chelsea third, Arsenal now fourth. We face Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool are in fifth. So we managed to gain some early momentum in the first 15. Definitely staking our claim to a European spot in the Premier League again. Maddison is still the top goal scorer. But we're going to be facing Liverpool at the Den. Hopefully play their strongest first team. They don't have Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course. He left for 120 million to, of course, Barcelona. They've actually got a new right-back and centre-back by the look of it. So they've slightly rotated their side. Barcelona signed, who was it? Maguire as well. But that stat really threw me. 23 goals and 15 is decent. Wolves. Going again. So Liverpool are the best defensive team supposedly. And we're the best scoring. Oh, but it was only a matter of time before we put our name on the score sheet. Javier Hernandez, CHICHARITO makes it 1-0. First season back in the Prem. Is a crazy clinical finisher. He's still got it. I don't like to sign aging players too much, but when it's our only option, I like to get older ones with decent finishing. Like if they're the only players we can get that are roughly around about 76, 75 rated. Firmino, Thiago Alcantara to Mo Salah, still at the club. Guess he signed a brand new deal. Thiago Alcantara beats Poch only as far as Mane. These absolute rifled, rocketed goals in the back of the net. Florian Muller can't do much about it. You just can't do too much about it on ultimate difficulty when you've got a player lower than like 85 rated, I've said. Like that's the only time I stopped saving though. I started to save those type of shots in my other careers. Oh, Liverpool look a bit over us here. Close this down. Bradley, get in there. Go on, Bradley. Okay, so we're going to start this episode off with 2 back-to-back losses by the look of it. In the 89th minute, Sadio Mane scores a brace. Scoring his 9th in 16 matches. That's a shame. Hernandez is not going to be able to get the late equaliser. So, a loss against Arsenal and a loss against Liverpool. We're probably going to fall down the league a bit. Okay, so December, a bunch of matches that we can look to sim. I only really want to play matches I want to play. So where does that put us now? We're still at top, which isn't too bad. Still 2 points. Liverpool claw it back a little bit. It's 6 points between first and fifth. Sheffield, Bournemouth, West Brom in the relegation scrap. So we had a match against West Ham. We managed to beat them 2-1. Sean Barnett started off the scoring. Bradley with the late winner. We went on to win 1-0 against Wolves. Jesse Lingard with the only goal just in the second half in the 52nd minute. We've made it to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We made it to the semis last year, but we faced Blackpool. So we're in a really good position to progress. We ended up beating Blackpool 2-1. Juan Mata scored in the first minute. Blackpool came back in the 58th, and Javier Hernandez scored in the 66th to claim the points and send us to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Followed by a 1-1 draw against Brighton. Unfortunately, Bogle picked up an injury, and Ferry picked up a goal. Patrick Bamford picked up a goal for them. We had a match against West Brom. We managed to claim a 3-1 victory. We did concede to Grant in the second half. Mata started off the scoring. Sean Barnett and Hutton late in the 83rd. Moving along to a defeat against Bournemouth, unfortunately, at home. We lose 2-0. Jesse Lingard picked up a consolation goal, but Macon Des and Lowe, I guess, scored for Bournemouth, even though we had more shots. Picked up the Manager of the Month award, and Hutton with the assister this time. So now we're in the January transfer window. We could make some signings, maybe even get some pre-contract deals if we want, but we don't really have too much money after spending £50 million net earlier in the season. So we've got Leicester in the semis of the Carabao. Spurs play Chelsea. So if we can beat Leicester, we might be able to book ourselves a opportunity for a Carabao Cup final, which would be really rather quite exciting. We managed to beat Leicester 3-2. Chicharito started off the scoring. Salah answered. Daka brought back the lead in the second half, but Bogle and Cole late in the second half managed to claim the victory for us against Leicester and send us to the final of the Carabao Cup. And we've managed to reach the round of 3 in the FA Cup, the third round. We managed to beat West Brom in the opening FA Cup fixture for us. Mata started off the scoring again. The ageing Spaniard is still picking up goals left, right and centre, which is fantastic. Townsend came on, didn't make too much of an impact. Ferry and Diang picked up the goals. And Jay Lings is picking up some fantastic performances still. Unfortunately, we had a match against Man City where we lost 3-1. Ben Yedder, Sterling picking up the 2 first goals. Chicharito answered in the 58th, but Ben Yedder put the final nail in the coffin. We had a match against Newcastle. Jay Lings, Bogle and Hoslick picking up the goals for us and Newcastle. We created 3 and got 4 shots off. Same with them. We managed to get the dub. Okay, so we're in the 4th round. We've been drawn against Chelsea, which is a lot tougher opposition. We might be out of the 4th round of the FA Cup, which is annoying. 2-2 draw, so it's going to go to a replay. Romelu Lukaku picked up a brace. Lingard scored in the 26th, but Muller had a bit of a shocker. They had a bit of a rotational side by the look of it, so that's probably why we drew 2-2 with them. Lingard scored late. We managed to receive a £24 million bid in January for Hutton, but there's no way I'm selling him to the French side. So we have to play Leicester again, I guess, because there's a second leg now in the Carabao, isn't there? Well, we're 3-2 up on aggregate regardless. So we win 1-0 and we go 4-2. So we've actually booked ourselves our first final, this time against maybe Chelsea or Spurs in the Carabao final at Wembley. 1-1 draw against Aston Villa. Lingard started off the scoring in the 33rd, and the Frenchman Sanson answered, and then all the action was really in that first half. Paul Pogba has left Manchester United to join Juventus by the look of it in January. And we've got the replay against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Osman's joined Monaco, that's cool. Yeah, we've got the replay to come. So we'll sim this one again. And we managed to win 3-1, which is awesome. I guess because, look at this team. They're not playing their first team for whatever reason. Second team, Rudiger, Chalobah. They do have Lukaku and Werner, but that's about it. We've got transfer deadline day in January. And there's probably no comings and goings for me. Coming to the last hour, Osman signed for 68 mil, which is quite a bit. Milinkovic-Savic has joined Atletico Madrid. And now we start the February window. We've still got the Conference League to play. So after 24 games played, we sit in 4th on 50 points. 2 points behind United in first, City and Chelsea. Look, it's only 2 points. I don't know if we're technically in a title race. I think it's between the top 3. But you never know. Liverpool and Arsenal could stake a claim. Unfortunately, we had a 2-1 loss to Spurs. Lingard started off the scoring really, really well in the first minute. Kane answered in the 23rd, but it was a late Dele Alli winner in the 66th to win it for them. We did, however, go on to beat Sheffield at home at the Den. Lingard started off the scoring once again. This time around, Barnett got the winner. And now we're in the FA Cup the Carabao Cup final, against Nuno Espirito Santo's Tottenham Hotspur. I would have much rather a Chelsea or maybe even a United, to be honest. I've had terrible performances against Spurs. Every time I've versed them, I think I've maybe lost, honestly, combining all my matches. Probably 10-2 in aggregate or something crazy. But here we are. Carabao Cup final. I could very well get the sack. Apparently, I'm not doing too well managerially because I guess of my cup performances in the FA Cup. But we have the FA Cup. I just keep on saying that. Carabao Cup final against Spurs. Let's see who they're playing. But Spurs have strengthened quite well. Oh, they're maybe rotating. Botman, Sessignon. They've got Loris, though. Winksy. And Skip. So they've slightly rotated by the look of it, but that's only a predictable lineup. That's not the official, whatever they're going to play. We'll just have to see. But we've managed to make a cup final, which is pretty decent in our second season. I'm sure the board will love me for that. But our first major fixture at Wembley. Let's go. Harry Kane to kick it off. Yusuf. Lingard. Having an amazing season. Hutton turns his man brilliantly. He's burned Sessignon here. But he's got the pace. Not a good shot at Loris. Corner kick now. Sean Barnett. The captain. Whips it into the box. Only as far as Poch. He puts it over the bar. Ager. Yusuf into Hutton. Trying to overload Spurs and get the first early goal. Juan Mata fouled. I'm going to take the foul. Okay, 29 yards out. Bit of a free kick specialist. First free kick of the series. Juan Mata's a decent player to try and take it with. Gets it over the wall. Puts it straight at the goalkeeper though. Winksy. Ball inside to Doherty. To Kane. Oh, no, Jimenez. They're playing the big man Harry Kane. Corner kick. Sonny to try and bring it in. Bending ball to Kane and a goal. Oh, that went so high, that ball. And it's found right bang smack on Harry Kane's noggin. And he goes and celebrates with Nuno. 1-0 we go down from an amazing ball in to Harry Kane from Sonny. That's annoying. There's not much you can do about that when he whipped it and bent it so high in the air. It came back down like a missile. Winksy. Kane looking for his second. Oh, good ball into Sonny. Muller absolutely knocked off his perch there. 50 minutes in, we've had really no chances. Vertout comes on for Winksy. Pretty good replacement. Lingard with the flick on. Only as far as Chicharito. 70th minute now. We need an answer. Kane. Brian Gill. Back to Kane. Dude, we're just getting absolutely schooled here. Doherty inside to Harry Kane. Sees the run of Brian Gill. Holds up the ball well. The 90 rated striker. Back to Gill. Overloading us. Arnold makes it 2-0. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing. Our first cup final. And we've been smacked by Spurs 2-0. Hopefully it's not an omen of future cup comps to come. But there's Spurs celebrating their second trophy. Because technically they won the Conference League last year in this career series. And now they've gone and won the Carabao Cup with Nuno. I just guess we're not ready to beat a team like Spurs in a cup final. We're probably a Champions League team, to be honest. Bit gutting. 2-0 we lose. But hopefully we can win the Carabao Cup in the future. So now we're in the March window and we have Betis Real in the Conference League. Okay, we had a match against Sheffield United, recently promoted. We went and smashed them 4-1. And unfortunately we had a 1-1 draw against Everton. Would have liked more points. Sean Barnett started off the scoring. The captain, Godfrey with the equaliser. Dolberg picks up the player of the month for West Ham. That's kind of cool. So we probably got one of the tougher teams in the comp. Galatasaray, Nice is probably up there, and same with Sporting. But we face probably Hector Bellerin by the look of it. Lille as well, probably the favourites. But the Conference League is definitely there to win. Here we go, round of 16 in the Europa Conference League. I actually don't mind the green. I know people think it looks like vomit and sick. It looks a little bit toxic. But I actually don't mind it. The look of it too much. So Real Betis have Rodri, Volland, Torres, Jared Bowen by the look of it. Okay, so maybe this is a little bit more highly rated of a Real Betis side than I initially thought. They don't seem to have Fekir, nor do they have William Carvajal. I think he left William at some point. But we're going down to Spain. Our first knockout continental fixture. And unfortunately, Javier Hernandez has announced his retirement, so he won't be here for Season 3. So we've got to make the most with him. Hernandez. Great ball into Hutton. So much experience he shared to him. Would have been better there if we got the goal. But it's going to be a penalty, really? No way. And a red card in Europe. Wow, Yusuf, mate. What are you doing? Okay. So a penalty and a red. I always think that's super harsh. I think we'll let Juan Mata take it. He seems to be on the spot. Designated penalty kick taker. We've missed one already this season. Juan Mata to step up down in Spain. Gets the goal. Juan Mata. Hopefully he stays for another season. But he's made it 1-0 against Real Betis. The Spaniard, well, back down in Spain, has made it 1-0. Points his finger to the crowd, to the travelling faithful. Oh, what a clinical penalty from the spot kick. Cool, calm and collected. Puts his laces through it and curls it into the back of the net. What a goal by Juan Mata there. Scoring his, fourth goal in 7 matches in the Conference League? Come on. This is our first taste and tease of European football. Hopefully we can pick up a trophy. Bradley burns Jared Bowen, and we're away here. Chicharito sweats it to Hutton. 2-0 with a player down. We're just finding so much space. I feel bad for Betis because their campaign is basically over from one clumsy player, basically. One player down, a red card, and a penalty given away. 2-0 we lead. I'd love to know which Rodri that is. But Kevin Volland up top is quite sweaty, I'm not going to lie. The German international, former Hoffenheim and Monaco man. And they also signed West Ham's Jared Bowen, which is quite decent. I don't know which Rodri that is. Rodriguez, though, oh man. Muller can't get those long shots sometimes, eh? 2-1. They've shown a bit of resilience there to get a pretty quick response, because we were cruising in this match, really. Okay, anything can happen when it's 2-1. Particularly scoring quite early in the 34th. Come on. Get it out. Barnett, the captain. Here we go. Betis pushing way too many players forward. Yusuf wants to go forward. Oh, how's he found Javier Hernandez there? That's brilliant. To the Mexican international. 3-1. Javier Hernandez has still got it, man. Okay. We're doing a lot better. Hernandez holds up the ball brilliantly. Jay Ling's a little bit quiet in this match. To the captain, it's offside. But we were nearly in there. 3-1, we went away. Although away goals have been removed, we're in a really good position, winning away. We have to face them at home now. Okay, so unfortunately we managed to get knocked out of the FA Cup. 2-1 to Wolves. We managed to beat Chelsea, but we can't beat a team like Wolves. And that means we're out in the round of 6. A little bit annoying, but whatever. Career milestones, 100 matches, 56 wins, 24 losses. Not bad. Okay, so we're 3-1 up. We probably can afford to sim against Real Betis, and it won't be too punishing for us. Because they've still got that player out, eh? So we managed to beat Betis. Oh, we actually managed to lose. Wow. 2-1. But we won. Yeah, we managed to beat them 4-3 on aggregate. Lingard picked up the goal, which was quite crucial. But unfortunately, they beat us at home at the Den. We had a match against Chelsea. We managed to pick up a 1-1 draw. Pulisic started off the scoring with a brilliant goal on the 13th. And then Lingard answered late in the 71st. We also managed to share the points against. This time against Watford, it was a little bit more expansive. 2-2 draw. Yusuf, Koulibaly, and Lingard picking up the goals for us in Watford. So now we start the April calendar, and we've been drawn against Nice in the Conference League. Then we've got a team like United as well. Okay, so after 29 games played, we sit in 5th now. We've dropped off quite a bit. Chelsea, Man City and United and Liverpool are really in the title race. I think we're just too far down. We're 9 points behind. West Ham are in 6th, thanks to Kasper Dolberg. Arsenal are in 7th. Spurs are in 8th. And hopefully we can try and get that Europa League spot. That's what I'm really aiming for. But we might actually get it if we can win the Europa Conference League, but I don't really want to throw all my qualification into that basket. We managed to have a match against Leeds. We hosted them at the Den. Chicharito started off the scoring in the 45th, bang on half time. And then Hutton scored in the 78th. We conceded a late goal though. Okay, so we've got Nice in the quarters. Sporting play Hoffenheim. Galatasaray play Lille. Trebizond play Fiorentina. So definitely probably got one of the easier draws in that. Probably the weakest team, apart from Hoffenheim or Trebizond. Probably, I'd say. Okay, so Zikovic is the top goal scorer. So we have the quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League. We face Nice at home at the Den. Now they got, what was it? What's his name? Maro Lima or something? Lima? Yeah, the Southampton midfielder. They've got Haller as well. Dude, that's quite insane because that guy has been tearing up the Champions League for Ajax in real life. Not even going to lie. But anyway, quarterfinals time in Europe. Let's go. Okay, Nice with the corner kick. Sean Burnett comes out, one matter. To Sean. Hutton can't get there. Haller. Even got Thorum as well. Or Thoram. Haller. Oh, dude. I was talking about his Champions League pedigree in real life, but he scored an absolute belter there. My God. Chicharito. Come on, Hernandez. One matter finds Hutton. Turns his man. A little bit of a quiet season this year. Hutton probably could be doing a bit better. We need a goal like that. Oh, really good equaliser there by Javier Hernandez. 1-1 against Nice. Against Benitez. He was a goalkeeper I was looking at. We could have very well gone for him. Because he was definitely around about that valuation we were looking for instead of Muller. But the dude turned 30. And especially letting goals in like that. Maybe. Yeah, I guess hindsight is 2020. We were definitely better to get Muller than him if he's letting in goals like that. Good pick up, Yusuf, though. Recycling the ball well. Hernandez. Sean. Lingard. One matter. Bogle. Bogle's got the space. Just has to test Benitez there. Corner kick. The captain whips it into the box. Poch! Gets to the header but puts it wide of the post. Haven't scored with the centre-back yet. Second half now, Hutton. Oh, what a ball into Jay Lings. Squares it to Sean. Barnett couldn't get to it. Ball in. Hernandez gets to the header. Jay Lings gets to the header. Go on, Sean. I guess just get it back in if you can. One matter. Yusuf. Hernandez. Javier Hernandez gets us the lead. Come on, celebrate with me. I wanted to run to me on the touchline. 2-1. We get back. Dude, Javier Hernandez has still got it. I'm so gutted that he's retiring. We gave him a 3-year deal. I guess we could look out for his regen. I don't know why we would want it, though. Yusuf. Oh, brilliant ball into Hutton. Squares it to Hernandez. Hat-trick. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit controversial. Some of you guys thought Hernandez was a little bit too old. But he's still got it in my opinion. 3-1 in the Conference League. Let's go. Wow, what a ball. From Yusuf to find Hutton. Unselfishly finds Hernandez. So Yusuf has been super underrated. Barnett, Lingard, and we go again. The Wolves absolutely running the show. We're quite literally running as a pack in unison together. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice have come back here with a brilliant screamer there. Yeah, I don't know. What do you do about those type of goals? Like, there's not much you really can do. You've just got to sit deep when you can and... Yeah, look at that, man. Muller saw that coming a mile away. We've really just got to try and outscore the opposition, to be honest. Because they're, look at this, they're putting a pretty high line. Like, we've got the players, we just need to convert. Oh, okay, that's quite lucky, a deflection. 4-2. Probably deserved it after that screamer they scored, to be honest. Harry Hutton put his name on the score sheet. About time. Hasn't played too bad, but I'd like him to step up a bit more if I want him to become the highest rated player. Oh, he's actually nutmegged him there. It probably got a bit more of a favourable deflection than what I'd think. But Javier Hernandez picks up a hat-trick, and Harry Hutton with just the one goal. Oh, come on, we can't afford them to score again. Nah, but that's it. The full-time whistle blows, and we've managed to pick up a whopping 4-2 victory against Nice. Javier Hernandez picks up his first hat-trick in the Europa Conference League. Very well, maybe his first in Europe. But a really decent result. If we can continue in the finals. Yeah, like I said, he's still competitive. He's still good, Javier. And we were stuck in a little bit of a rut, but now we've managed to break through it in the Conference League. And we're going to end this episode off with, unfortunately, a 2-2 draw against Wolves, which I guess isn't too bad at the end of the day. But unfortunately, guys, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching for Season 2, Episode 3 of my FIFA 22 Creator Club Career Series at Simpzy FC. Got to play the outro, and stay tuned for Episode 4 coming out the exact same time tomorrow. Alright, cheers, guys. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Got to say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. But thanks, guys. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.